My name's Randy, and I am making this video to show people a little bit of what I'm about. It may help me get a job in television, but mostly I'm just doing it so that anybody that might see this will understand something of what drives me. Ever since I was about 4 or 5 years old, I have been slowly becoming more and more obsessed with comedy and movies, television. And I've always been of the opinion that if something is worth watching, it's worth preserving. And I very quickly became convinced that saving something for myself was more important whether anybody else ever saw it or not. So when I was about 13, 14, something like that, in high school, I started taping things like The Tonight Show and Letterman and Saturday Night Live. And how I would do that would be, and I'm going to try and show you this, I have about 200 cassette tapes that I started putting a recorder up against the television speaker back in, must have been like 1982, 83, to record those shows and preserve them on an old Apple IIe, which I got from my high school back in 83. This thing still works. Yes, it uses 5 1/4 floppies. And for those of you under 35 years old, I don't blame you if you don't know what that is. But what I would do is I would watch things and I would write them down on paper and put the papers in the cassette, in the tape, after I switched from cassette tapes to VHS. And I would write everything down that was on the tape and I would catalog it. I used this old machine for a long time, and the files are still here if I want to see anything like Carson's Old Tonight Show or Leno or other movies and things that I taped. But the pièce de résistance of my collection are these. Here I have over 5,000 or 4,000 videotapes from the last 35 years of everything that I've ever recorded. And just as an example, you see each tape is numbered, and each tape has a paper in it that tells what's on. It just digs out here. There, see? And I wrote it down, so every tape has a paper that says exactly what's on it. No need to show you the details. But the point is, I know television and movies. And after I finally got a better home computer about 17 or 18 years ago, everything I've taped since then is on a single file that's duplicated a couple ways. And if you can see any of this, everything I've ever taped is cataloged to within an inch of its life. I have the original air dates of everything and the title of the episode and whatever it was, whether it was a movie or a documentary or a comedy or whatever. And you can zoom in. The point about this is I basically invented IMDb about 13 years before the internet was even a thing. And I've also been doing voice impersonations and things like that for a long time. The first one I ever did, I think I was about 5 years old, and I did an impression of Foster Brooks for Mom. And again, anybody under 45 or 50 probably isn't going to remember who that is either, but Google him, trust me. Anyway, so that's the thread that has kept running through my life for as far back as I can remember. And if you want more details on that, hit me up. DiDraco Voices on Facebook, or Daniel DiDraco, or call me at 480-509-8944, and maybe we can talk. If you'd like someone to be a video editor, or even a reviewer, or somebody to do voice work for you, check out DiDraco Voices and see what I'm all about. Thanks for watching.